Hello, my name is Jimmy John. I'm going to be talking about week 4 of the fall season. So I saw Jujutsu Kaisen at the top, and that's very surprising, considering the fact that it's the same as Naruto. I think Akudama Drive should be at the top, because it is 10 times better. You know, I don't get why it's so high up. And the worst part is Tonikawa moved it down. Whenever I get done with school, the first thing I watch is Tonikawa. I know it doesn't air every week, but I rewatch it. It makes me feel good. Every day. Every day I watch it. And Jujutsu Kaisen is at the top? That's... How is that even possible? Now, I know exactly where all the shows for this season should be, which is why I decided to make my own tier list. Okay, so as you can see, I have the tier list maker up, and I'm just gonna put them in the spots where they all go. Alright, so I've finished the tier list, and as you can see, I have Tonikawa, Akudama, and Adachi and Shimamura at the top, as they should be. I think the only problem that would come to this tier list is the fact that Noblesse is in D tier, when it should actually have its own tier below. It should have its own tier being trash, because that's just how bad it is. In fact, it carried itself to the dumpster. But it is still a show, so it needs a ranking. And with that, it concludes the tier list making portion. Now I'm going to talk about some underrated shows that I don't really see people talking about very much on Twitter. One of them being I'm Standing on 100 Lives. But you actually should not watch that show, because if you read Solo Leveling and then you try to watch I'm Standing on 100 Lives, it's not a very good experience. So if you think 100 Lives is good, I recommend just reading the Solo Leveling manga. So there's that. Another one is Adachi and Shimamura, and I think a lot of people might not watch it because it's Yuri, but just hear me out. Now, I've seen someone say that watching Yuri proves just how much you like women, because think about it. You hate watching men so much that you'll watch girl on girl. Now, I didn't always like Yuri, but after watching it, I was like, hey, this kinda hot. I kinda like this. So I think you should give it a shot, because it's a lot better than you think it is. It's not that weird at all. The last one that I want to talk about is Talentless Nana, and this one is actually a really good show, mainly because the game that's been coming up is Among Us, that all the streamers have been playing to get more money, but it's a show that's kind of like Among Us, where the main character has to try and kill, well, the main character is the imposter, and they have to kill all the civilians that are on the island. So it's a good show. I'm not going to say anything else about the show because it just kind of ruins the fun of watching it. But those are the 3 shows that I really wanted to talk about, because I don't see a lot of people talking about them, and I think that they're good shows. Or, well, not 100 Lives, but Adachi and Nana. I think those are actually pretty good shows that you should watch if you're not watching anything this season, because this season is pretty boring with just Jujutsu Kaisen at the top when it's the same as everything else that we've seen. So yeah, that's just what I wanted to touch on. This was a short video. I didn't want to make it too long or too short, mainly because this is a different type of video style that I'm doing this time. So it might seem kind of weird, but I'm just trying new things out to see what I like doing for future videos. So if you like the video, thank you for watching.